am about to say something really probably controversial right now. I do not like this cover. Hello book besties, it's Keira. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video we're just going to be talking about my summer TBR. So technically I don't think summer starts until like June 21st or something, but in my mind as soon as it hits June 1st I am in summer mode. I mean, I have already been in summer mode, so technically it's still spring when I'm filming this and when I'm uploading it, but I'll be showing you guys just I have a ton of books here. I don't know if I'll read all of them. It's kind of just like a TBR that I am going to kind of look back at. All of them don't necessarily take place in summer, specifically give off like summer vibes. Make sure to follow all my socials down below with my goodreads, my Amazon wishlist, stuff like that. So let me know there if you want to check it out. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos with me. And let's just get right into my summer TBR. Alright, going in no particular order. The first one I'm going to talk about is Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan. So I'm pretty sure this one actually takes place in summer. All of Annabelle Monaghan's books have kind of been going around. I feel like she is more talked about in like the past year. What I've heard about Annabelle Monaghan is like she's a little bit like Emily Henry, where her books are more like literary fiction or women's fiction based, and they have like a subplot of romance. Pretty much all I know about this is there's this woman in Alley, and she is kind of having a tough time with life right now. I believe she's like going through a divorce. Someone in her life, I believe, passed away, and one day she's like going for a walk with her dog, and her dog like accidentally like pees or something on this guy, and that happens to be the main character. I believe his name is Ethan. Kind of just sparks up from there. I have heard to look up a lot of the trigger warnings. Apparently there's a lot of grief talked about in here. A nice book to read on the beach. Just something a little different from what I usually read. Can't wait to get to it this summer. Alright, second book I have not read yet, I know, but I've been putting it off because I don't want to read it yet, because that means I am one book closer to being done with all this author's books. Wild Side by Elsie Silver. If y'all do not know, I have literally 2 shelves almost dedicated just with Elsie Silver books. I love her. She's probably one of my favorite authors of all time. Like, she actually definitely like is. So this is her newest release. This is the 3rd book in the Rose Hill series. There's going to be 4 books, kind of spin-off series, I guess, from the Chestnut Spring series. They're like small town romances, not necessarily like cowboy like her other ones, but I feel like I've heard mixed things, honestly, about it. People either are like loving it or they're like, it's kind of just like a 3-star. So this is about Tabitha, and I believe it's Reese. You see like glimpses of them in the previous books, but I believe Tabby, I'm just gonna call her Tabby, she has taken custody of her nephew because something happened with her sister. I'm not sure if she's like away somewhere or if she passed away. I'm really not sure. This is where Reese comes in, and I believe they have to do like an arranged marriage or like fake marriage situation, so both of them can seem like stable to take care of her nephew. And I believe it's like a little enemies to lover situation. Elsie Silver's banter is always good, and I just know this is gonna eat. I'm gonna have so much fun. Any time of the year I love a small town romance, a cowboy romance, but like spring, summertime, I don't know what it is, but they just hit so much different. I love Elsie Silver's writing. I could literally read her books in one day. Like, it doesn't matter how long they are. Books are so bingeable, they're so digestible. I love her writing. I just love her. I'm so excited. The next one, some of y'all are gonna be real mad at me right now, because yes, I have not read this. I was waiting for it to come out in paperback. This is the summer I'm going to read it. This is the year even. I'll give myself the winter. And that's Happy Place by Emily Henry. I know. You have to read this in summer. I just think it's the fact that it's about these 2 people who I believe were married or like engaged, and then they broke up, but like they didn't tell any of their friends, and now they're going on this like annual beach vacation trip or something, and now they have to act like they are happy and in a nice healthy relationship. So I just don't know if it's that's not intriguing me a lot, but I heard that people really love this book. They really love Emily Henry's writing style. It just seems like different from all of her other books. I have to read it this summer or else. These next 3 are actually fantasy, which I feel like a lot of people don't, maybe I'm wrong, but fantasy is definitely not really associated with like summer. There are a couple that I do want to get to. Let me throw them in, let me put them on the TBR. So I'm just going to quickly go through these. First one is again one that I have not read yet. It's Fearless by Lauren Roberts. So this is the 3rd book and the final book in the Powerless trilogy. Honestly, guys, I'm not like obsessed with this series like everyone else is. Like, I enjoy it, it's fun, it's quick, but it's nothing I'm like really obsessed with. See how everything ends. Hopefully it's good, but there's just something about like YA fantasy that it's very easy to read personally for me and to understand, and that's good for just like a summer day. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you guys. I don't know, I've heard mixed things. She's a lot longer than I thought. I'm scared. Like, what does she have to say? All I'm gonna say is I do like Kai. Kai Azur, there's something about the man, would do anything for you know who. I don't know, it just gives me summer vibes. And then this one, I'm going to have to take like 2 weeks off of work or something to get this read, and I don't know what it is, but this also is just one that I have been really wanting to read. Absolutely the most terrified ever. Like, I don't know if I will survive this book. Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. People are probably like, Keira, why are you gonna do this to yourself? I don't know. I apparently love torturing myself. I don't know if it's just Kingdom of Ash, like ash, everything's burning, it's warm, summer. I have to read this. I just need to know. I need to go through the pain. I need to torture myself. I need to be sobbing hysterically out in a park while reading this. I have just heard there is so much pain. Pray for me. Everybody pray for me. All right, and then the last like fantasy book is Skyshade by Alex Astor. So if you don't know, this is the 3rd book in the Lightlark series. Lightlark, and then Nightbane is the 2nd book, and I really enjoy this little series. Yeah, basically this series, if you don't know, which I so recommend, this woman named Isla, and every 100 years there's this like game that brings all of the 6 realms together on this island of Lightlark. They have to find a way to free the curses that are on all of them and all of the realms people, and you're just following Isla figure all that out. There's a love triangle. I don't mind either of them, but I definitely do have a preferred character. YA, the writing is very good. It's very captivating. I love the world. I love the magic system. It's just like something I've never really read from before. Yeah, this is the 3rd book. The way Nightbane ended, I'm very intrigued to see where the author goes with all of this. And then this next one, okay, I'm conflicted. I'm gonna put it on my summer TBR. I'm not gonna buy the physical copy because, again, why do authors decide that they want to come out with their books in hardback when the rest of them are in paperback? I get it, more money. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm sorry, until it comes out in paperback. So anyway, it's really not that deep. Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. I have heard, oh my goodness, mixed reviews. Like, I don't think I've ever heard this many conflicted thoughts about a book. Like, actually, I don't even think it's conflicted. I just think people don't like it. So I am scared, but it's on my 25 books for 2025. I must give her a try. This is Abby Jimenez's new release, and I don't know too much about it. All I know is that I think these 2 characters like meet at the beginning of the book, spark a little romance situation, and I believe our female main character has to like move across the country for like her job or something, and they try to make like the long distance work or something, or maybe he moves across the thing and then they decide they want to still be together. It's something along like those kind of lines. I've heard it's like very hard to read because of a topic which I don't know if it's mentioned on the back, so I won't mention it, but check up like trigger warnings. I also heard like the first like 100 pages are just very questionable, and a lot of things that are very repetitive and talked about like should not be mentioned in a book. It's like not like real world stuff, but like real world stuff, I guess. But the cover is giving like you gotta read it on like a cool summer night, and I think there's like a carnival in the back, you know what I mean? It's like giving like summer fair vibes. But I am scared is all I'll say. I'm really terrified about this book. I do love Abby Jimenez though. That's the thing, like she's one of my favorite authors. Her books are just a lot more than the romance. They're very emotionally based. We'll see about this one. I think the last bunch I have here are just romances. First one, Wild and Wrangled by Lila Sage. This is the last book in the Rebel Blue Ranch series. It's like cowboy small town romances. They're fun, they're quick, I love them. I'm obsessed with them. I just love the vibes. This is the last one in the series. Sorry if you hear my turtle, he's moving around back there. So this is about Cam and Dusty. The 3rd book, Lost and Lassoed. She is the mother of the daughter in that book. It's about a single dad, Gus, his ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, whatever it is. It's about like the mother of their child, Dusty. So they had like a thing growing up, like a little thing. You can see it in the previous books where like every time they're around each other, there's a little bit of like a ooh moment, like it's awkward, but like the tension and the unspoken words between them and their eyes, you can tell there's a little something. And that's like all I know about it. It's like a second chance romance, I guess. I kind of just want to go into this with like the little details that I know. And this cover is just beautiful. Like it's giving summer nights. It's giving summer sunsets. I so would recommend this. I love the writing style. I love that there's also just a little bit of an emotional aspect. And following along the lines of cowboy romances, because y'all know that's my thing, I have Alive and Wells by Bailey Hannah. I'm about to say something really probably controversial right now. I do not like this cover. It looks like I should be like an old woman like whipping this out into like the little small mini paperbacks. These just got released. I'm really upset. The old covers look like this. Look at how cute that is. Look at how freaking stinking cute that is. I will live with it. Everything will be okay. This is the first book in the Wells Ranch series. All I know about this one is that there's like this woman who like is from the city. She's got like that city life, you know what I mean? And she has to come to this small town. Okay, it says city girl fleeing from an abusive marriage suddenly finds herself working on a cattle ranch with a sexy but grumpy rancher as her boss in this cowboy romance. That's all I need to know. I love an emotional romance. Oh my god, I just know he's gonna be so protected over her. The banter is gonna be great because he's not gonna like that she's a city girl. Like this is gonna be fun. It's also like really short. I'm gonna have so much fun reading it, and I have not heard anybody really talk about this. It's been on my TBR actually for a while now, probably like 2 years. All right, next up we have Story of My Life by vsco. So this is, I think, her newest release, and the cutest little sprayed edges, cutest little book. All I know about this one is I think it's like, she's like an author, like a romance author, and she comes to this small town. He's like a grumpy contractor. It's that situation. It's typical Lucy score. Though it's long, I know I'm gonna fly through it. I know the banter is gonna be fun. It's gonna be spicy. It's gonna be just a little good time. And that's all I have to say about this one. Alrighty, y'all. We have made it to our last 2 books. I'm just gonna, again, quickly go through these and we'll wrap up this video. Next up, we have Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. This is another book where I just feel like lately I've had a lot more misses with Ali Hazelwood. I'm very terrified because again, not a lot of good things. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's just giving like summer with like the swimming vibes. Doesn't make any sense. It's college romance, and college is not the summer. Yeah, this is Ali Hazelwood's newest release. I think she is coming out with a like summery book actually. Like, I don't know if it's end of May or June or something, but I don't know how this woman's doing it. She's just popping the books out like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, all I know about is that it's like about a competitive diver and a swimmer and some kind of forbidden romance. It's college romance. I feel like I heard it takes place a lot around a side character and not the 2 main characters, which I thought was interesting. But like, look at this art. Okay, she's intriguing me with this. So let's see how this one goes. I am scared. We have made it to our last book of this video. This book is not even, I guess, related to technically summer at all. The Wingman by Stephanie Archer. It's a hockey romance. Hockey does not take place during the summer. I mean, kind of does. Anyway, this is the 3rd book in the Vancouver Storm series. This is about Hayden and Darcy. The only thing I know about it is that they're like best friends or whatever, and I believe Darcy like finally broke up with her boyfriend and is like single, and I think he convinces her to like practice being like a player with him or something. You know how that kind of thing goes. So I'm not really sure if I'm gonna like this one too much. I don't usually love like a best friends to lovers. And I think the 4th book, I don't know if it's the last book, but the next book is coming out like very, very soon, and I'm upset because they did get traditionally published, which means mine are not gonna match up. I always yearn for a hockey romance, 25 books for 2025. Really trying to push them all off that TBR in the summer because I gotta get a kick on that. That is our last and final book. Alrighty, y'all, I'm not gonna hold up that whole big stack again. Those are my like, I don't even know how many books I have, like 12-ish books on my summer TBR. Like I mentioned, a lot of those don't necessarily take place in the summer, but they're books that I'm wanting to read in like the next couple months that'll be on my radar for me to pick up if I want to mood read. And I know this is coming out like a little bit early, but just trying to get a head start on that because I didn't really make a spring TBR, so I was like summer TBR. I might not read all of these books. I might read all of them. I'm not sure. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to follow all my socials down below. My goodreads, my Amazon horses, stuff like that. Snake really everybody check it out. Like, comment, subscribe for more reviews of me. And I'll see you guys next week for a fun collective book haul. Yes, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye!